She's an amazing teacher also. I've gotten to take her class multiple times. We've done a few performances together, and if you ever have a chance, go get in a ballet class. Yeah. Okay, cool. So after you were 15, you're in the company. Where from there?
After the company, I stayed for a little while. It was an eye-opening experience.
Okay.
I would say that it wasn't my happiest years.
Gotcha.
In a ballet company. Mm-hmm. But then I auditioned for Cirque du Soleil.
I'm so excited to talk about this.
and I was hired for the Beatles Love, the Mirage Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Yeah, and that was such a different experience. Like I was taught how to take care of my body, how I need to get into physiotherapy because just for prevention.
Yeah,
not
for your muscles,
and
your body,
like,
your mind.
I grew up like in my world, the way I was trained and the way I worked in the company, you don't tell anybody when you have an injury because you want to keep moving and
you want to keep your
miss
spot.
out on something, you're replaced. So you push the injury away. You deal
on
with
your
injury
own.
on your own. Exactly. Which at Cirque du Soleil, what was so positive is like they teach you
how to take care of your body. That's so good. It's such probably a culture shock for you.
Completely. And I remember my first year evaluation, my artistic director gave me not the best evaluation when it comes to physiotherapy. And I said, why? I'm never injured. I never go to physio. And she said, that's the problem. You never go to physio.
That's why.
You never stop. Yeah. You never stop by for a massage or for preventive, session, nothing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I thought if I was going to physio, it's going to be
I was
getting
into trouble,
Exactly.
You
The
didn't want to get in
opposite.
trouble.
And they taught me really.
Yeah.
And they work with you. They create like personalized program.
That's so
for
nice.
each artist, and it's really great. Yeah, it's a completely different culture.
Yeah. And how long were you in the show? Because I know you've done a few.
Yes.
How long were you with Love?
I was with Love for 7 years.
Okay. And what part did you have?
So I was doing all the dancing parts, and I was also flying in a harness. So I didn't have to use the arm strength, which I don't have. I was flying in harness. It was like, it's called something in the way she looks. That's really bad. I don't remember.
It's okay. We can cut whatever out too.
So you have the male dancer, and then you have 4 girls flying around him in harness, and it's an aerial dance with him on the ground. Usually the solo dancer is a break dancer, and the girls are just flying around.
That's incredible.
Beautifully. So that's the best feeling in the world because you feel so free.
You're flying.
You're flying, but the first time they put me in a harness, it was full on stage light, so you could see the stage and you could see the whole, because the stage at the Beatles Love it's like a Tetris.
Yeah.
It opens, it goes down, it goes everywhere.
Yeah.
And then we have a basement, so it's really high. So the first time they load you from the grid, and then you're in your harness, I was sweating. I was just like this. I was not used to the cable is holding you from both sides. And I remember the acro coach was like, just go upside down. And I was, no, I can't. He said, go upside down. And I was like, oh my God, convinced that I was going to fall.
Yeah.
And then I went upside down once, and I was like, oh my gosh, okay. And twice. And then after that.
It was okay.
And then after that, it's pure fun.
That was your first time learning anything with harness or aerial work, right?
The first time. The beauty of it is like they take you, they hire you, and then they train you for
all these different things.
Exactly. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you were with Beatles for?
I was with the Beatles for 7 years.
7 years, okay.
7 years.
And then what happened that made you switch?
So it's I
We have a lot of time, so
Okay,
however you want.
so what happened is it was I went to my artistic director and I expressed the need at the time. I was like, I need, but
Yeah.
not really. I was just young and impatient.
Yeah.
I wanted to change.
Yeah.
I needed to change. I need a new challenge. I feel like I've done a lot and within the show, and I feel like I need something new. So I auditioned for other few shows within Cirque, but unsuccessfully. I didn't have the profile. And one day I go to a Michael Jackson audition for the new Michael Jackson audition
Michael Jackson
show in Las Vegas. And at the audition, my artistic director came to me and she said, "Okay, we are sending you over to Mister." And I was like, "What?" And they had to fulfill a position. It was temporary to start. It was for 6-7 months contract.
Okay.
For the principal role of the Black Widow.
Which is so exciting. That's like such a huge deal.
And I was like, yes, right away. I was so excited. I couldn't believe, because when you try once, twice, and then you don't even think about it, and you're like, okay, now I'm in this Michael Jackson audition. Everybody's great. Everybody's breakdancing and hip hop, and I'm not a breakdancer, and I'm not breakdancing. And why did they send me here? But it was fun. The way they did it was kind of very sweet, and I was very surprised. So I went on to Mister for those 6 months that ended up being 8 months. I was replacing the dancer who had a hip surgery. And she came back, and I moved back to Love, which is the best of both worlds. You don't lose your job.
You still have that security.
Exactly. They made sure that I signed for Love, and I signed for this. So
I didn't
have to worry about anything.
That's so nice. You still had a job to come back to. It's not like you were going to leave and then not have anything to fall back on.
So I came back to Love, sorry. I came back to Love for a year. And I had a blast that year. It was an adjustment, as I was so into Mister. I worked so hard to get into this character. And it's like one night you do your last show at Mister, and the next day you're back at Love. So it's like you don't have time to digest. You're like, okay, where am I right now?
Yeah.
So it was an adjustment.
Absolutely.
But it took me probably a month and a half to be like, okay, now I'm here and probably won't go back there. So I need to get my mind into it and then enjoy the time I have here.
Absolutely.
And I did, and I really did. And the cast changes a lot at Love. Lots of dancers, so there's a turnover that's pretty much, there's more turnover than at Mister. And I had a lot of fun. We did a lot of like outside gig and TV and music airs and the Grammy, the Latin Grammy, all those events.
Big shows.
You have a lot of fun also outside of the show. And so for 1 year, I went back to Love, and then one day they contacted me again and say, hey, now we have that permanent position opening, so that dancer is retiring. And would you like the position? Yeah. And I said yes right away.
That was probably so exciting.
Yeah, it was actually bittersweet to leave Love, because
you were there for so long.
Yeah, and I was part of the original cast. I joined the show when they opened and then moved to Vegas.
Gotcha.
So they were adding 2 dancers. I was not replacing anybody. They were adding 2 dancers, one female and one male, and I was one of the female dancers.
And that's incredible, because for all my people in Vegas, if you go to the auditions, I've been to a few of them, and there are so many people there and so many talented dancers. Like, even being at the audition, you watch all these people go and you're like, oh my gosh, so to get chosen and,
for sure.
and have that chance to have that position is amazing. How was your rehearsals, or like your week to week while being in the show? Like, how many days would you have to go rehearse, or did you practice, or did you have to train, or like take me through your day? Like, did you wake up and then you had some time in the morning? Did you ever have any outside jobs?
So with Love, lots of rehearsal. It was a brand new show at the time, so we were in rehearsal every single day, 5 days a week.
Gotcha.
So
Monday through Friday?
Much at the theater, like 2 o'clock, no, I would say 2:30.
Okay.
3 o'clock every day. and then going through rehearsal, stagings, and then you have the time to do your makeup, because the first time around can take 2 hours. Oh, yeah.
Their makeup
It's
is
a step by
so
step.
beautiful.
It's so intricate, and everybody has their own character. So,
What
different makeup.
character were you?
I'd love.
Uh-huh.
My character was called Twiggy, actually. But after that, I was also dancing the solo on While My Guitar Gently Whips, and I also did. I remember it was on my last leg over at Love. I backed up Eleanor Rigby with that old lady. She's amazing. Her name is Sylvia, and she was like, was like 80 years old on stage, but you could never tell. Oh, what a beauty! But I had to portray an old lady with a young girl makeup on.
Got
So
you.
But that was fun. But there's a lot of characters, lots of things to explore within the show, so that was good.
Did you have to change your makeup during the show?
No.
So you would do it once for the night?
You change wigs.
You
change wigs. Because the show starts with a different era. You start with the 60s, and then you go into the 70s, and so on. So
absolutely.
Yeah, so I had to change wigs.
Was it
sometimes hard? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes 5 changes of wig show. So you have your pink curls. I remember getting bald spots here and there from like the changes.
Yeah,
and
trying to keep it on.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Has anybody's wig ever fallen off?
Oh yeah.
Would you guys get in
That's not
trouble?
good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would you get in trouble?
Well, it's not. Yeah, it depends how many times. There's accident that happens. You know, but it happened a few times, but not as often as. But and then Mister had the same character the whole show, so I didn't have to change that
Anything?
much. No,
That's
just
nice.
one quick change, but that's it. But that was it.
You said your makeup took you 2 hours. Sometimes.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, I had to do those lines, those doubles to look like the Twiggy. Have you seen the girls from the 60s with like, they have the line over the eye on here to make it like massive. Big eyebrow, and here too underneath, big, the eyebrow shape, and everything was like, and it's a step by step. Literally, you have 4 or 5 pages of your step by step with your personalized picture on how to do it. You are trained also for makeup.
Oh, that's so nice. So you get to
and
learn.
then you get approved to do your makeup on your own, and then you have to do it for the shows. Gotcha. Nobody else will. They will help you, but you have to.
Was that hard doing every single day?
No, it becomes a routine, and at the end of the day, you do it in 20 minutes.
Oh, 2 hours to 20 minutes. That sounds like practice. I mean, it makes
practice,
sense.
Exactly.
And then how long is the duration of the show?
The duration of the show, an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many routines would you say?
So the Beatles Love, it was I started with Get Back, then we go into this whole
I love Get Back.
The war scene, and then after that you have Hold Your Hand, Drive My Car. That's what I was doing. Something, and then I probably was doing 10
dances throughout the show. And how
but
many?
The dancers are everywhere. Like even if it's not actual act, you go into cues.
Absolutely,
between cues, so you have it's nonstop. Yeah, for the dancer, it's nonstop.
I'm pretty
and for
sure
everybody else also.
With the Love, it's people are everywhere, like
everywhere.
They're like up to, correct? It's like kind of like a dome.
They come from the basement.
Yeah,
they come from each runway because the stage is a Union Jack.
Gotcha.
So they come from. We have 6 runways, so they come from
all of them
areas. Yeah,
that's incredible. Oh my gosh! Yay! Well, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I love you so much. I'm just so grateful that you came in and were able to share a little bit of your life with me.
I love seeing you.
I know. No, but
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. It really does mean a lot to me. And I love you. I hope you have the bestest day ever. Thanks for coming. Thank you guys for tuning in to yet another episode. We look forward to seeing you again, and we'll see you next time. Crazy.